Guys, welcome back to another fucking Subway vlog. It's fucking raining right now, so I'm gonna start driving to work. I'm already fucking late. It's 5:05. I'm late because a bitch wants to take her time to get fucking ready. What the hell? I'm almost there. Oh shit, this shit ain't go bad. My bad, y'all.
Jeans are for losers. If you wear jeans, you're a loser.
What? Okay. Fresh and fitted. Damn, look at the fit. Ew. You gotta check the fit.
What?
That's Sweet Jesus' fortune, I said. Aww. Your troubles will cease and good fortune will smile upon you. Oh, you need that. Here you go. His ass is hella depressed.
What does this even mean? Does that mean I'm gonna get an Integra soon?
No. We're too tall to be in front. We hella tall, bro. We out here.
That just means they're short.
We out here, tall as fuck. 6'4", right? You're 6'4", I'm 6'8". I'm down. Where should I put this, y'all? Comment down below where I should put my phone. Wow, man is looking at driving. You can't drive yourself. Can you like throw a pan or something? Be interesting.
Whoa, what?
No.
Catch.
No. Do you remember Charlie? Don't you need like a paper that says like yes or no or true or false or something?
I'm just trying to see for the balance.
Well, it's fucking pen. The weight is. No.
I know, that's what I'm trying to see.
Is somebody new coming in ever?
Yesterday, I came in. There was a girl sitting over in the corner.
Uh-huh.
I was like, I wonder what she's waiting for. She's waiting for me or some shit. I asked Tanya, she's waiting for an interview. I was, Richie's finally gonna interview someone. The girl said that she was gonna come between 2:30 and 3. That Rich was gonna come between 2:30 and 3. He didn't come though. So the girl asked Tanya if she could call Richie. And Richie was like, what? There's someone waiting for me? There's someone waiting for an interview?
He did the same thing to me for my first interview. He didn't even come. I was waiting there for like 30 minutes. Eventually he called the store and then fucking, what's his name, Will gave the phone to me. And he was like, yeah, I can't call Mom in San Francisco. Come tomorrow.
He just said, go get her name, go get her number, and tell her, I'll call her sometime.
Imagine scheduling an interview and then like forgetting you had.
Oh yeah, and then Tanya was like, Richie's done it before. He scheduled an interview. It was a girl. She came in and forgot about it.
Okay, so this is what, his third time now then?
Probably more. I need like 0.1 centimeter. Fucker!
I didn't do
I
anything!
got it!
Oh, let's go! Charlie. Is Starbucks closed? Yes, what the fuck? Man, this capping ass, he breathed on it. That's not fair.
That's not fair.
Yeah, it's not. That's not fair that you breathed on it. We should have let him decide for himself. But I keep getting hate on my drinking video.
Keep getting what?
Hate comments. People think I'm like, they're like, rumor has it she got fired. And I was like, no, I didn't get fired. She's like, why would you drink at work? I'm all for getting crunk, but at work is not it. I want to work at a Subway one day, and also my dream is to own one day. Okay? What does that have
Who wants to own a Subway?
I don't know. What does that have to do with me? Man, fuck. You don't want to talk to me. What should I show people how to do if they want to work here? Because bitches be like wanting to work here. What should I show them?
Show them how to do the chips, and you can finish them for me.
You're so annoying. Let me tell y'all a crazy story about a customer and why I threw her sandwich. One day, I was working with Diana and Jesus, and I was up front making sandwiches. Diana and Jesus were in the back. Diana had just clocked out. She was about to go home. And Jesus, you just clocked in, I think, right?
It was really like 10 minutes after I clocked in.
I'm just making sandwiches and everything, and then a lady comes in, and I'm like, okay, what kind of sandwich, blah, blah, blah. She's like, tuna, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like making it, and you're always supposed to confirm with the customer, because sometimes they'll say the wrong thing, or they'll be confused about the wrong thing, or you'll hear the wrong thing, or whatever, or maybe they're like speaking too quietly. You need to make sure. So I repeated it to her, and I asked her about it and like what she wanted to make sure, and she got an attitude with me. She's like, yeah, I told you this like this many fucking times, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, that's a weird way to reply to a normal question, but I was like, okay. So I'm just making her sandwich, and she's having an attitude with me the whole time, being very rude to me, and I'm just like, okay, you know what, whatever, I'm almost done. It's just one sandwich, no big deal. And she was talking shit about me to, she was with this like older lady. I don't know if it was her mom or grandma or somebody. It was just this old hunchback ass lady, not to be mean to her, but that's what she looked like. The old lady she was with was also being treated very poorly by her. She was like, you stand over there, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I would never talk to my mom like that. It's time for the vegetables and everything. She's like, I want everything. And I'm like, okay. I'm putting on everything. And I'm like, anything else? She's like, no. So I'm like, okay. And I'm wrapping it up. And she's like, wait. And then she's like, wait. She's like, stop. I told you to stop. I'm like, I said stop. And she's like, I want this. And I'm like, I already put that on. She's like, I want extra. And I'm like, okay. So I unwrapped the sandwich, put on the extra. And then she's like, I want this. And I'm like, I already put that on. It was something else. And so basically she does this with every fucking vegetable that's already on it. She's doing this again. She's like, I want this. I'm like, I already put it on. She's like, I want extra. So I'm putting on extra of literally everything. The sandwich is fucking big as hell at this point. And so she's telling me, I want this. And I'm like, I'm putting it on as you're telling me. I'm like, you know, standing right here making the sandwich.
Show POV. Walk you with the sandwich.
Okay. Okay, so sandwich was right here. On the very end of the counter. She gets, what did she say? I don't remember. She says something. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna fucking make your sandwich anymore. You're being rude to me, and you've been rude to me since you first came in, and I'm just not gonna make it anymore. And so I pick it up, and I'm aiming for the trash can, but because it's a far throw, it's like all the way over here. There's like, what, 4 feet, 5 feet, something like that. By this point, her sandwich is on the floor.
Ariana, come here. What happened, girl?
Girl, I'm done with these motherfuckers.
Girl, you just threw someone's sandwich.
Girl, y'all didn't even clean it off the table.
Fuck.
And she says, you know what? You're ghetto and you're immature. And I'm like, okay. I'm like fuming mad. Like, I don't even care. I don't even pick it up or anything. I just go into the back.
She's damn near crying.
I wasn't.
I mean, not crying, it just sounded like it.
I sounded like it.
I forgot what you said. You're breathing. You're being like shaky, so it sounded like you're about to cry.
Yeah, I was like shaky because I was so mad. Like, I'd literally been holding in the, like, just anger this whole time because she's been rude to me this entire time. And I'm just like, whatever, it's a customer. They're annoying sometimes. I'm like, whatever. At this point, she just kept fucking doing, like, I couldn't take it anymore. So, yeah, I walked away to the back and Jesus was with the customer right, like, to my left. He was doing their, like, meats or whatever. So he's kind of, like, over there. And the customers didn't say anything. The customers that Jesus was making, like, serving their sandwich, the customers were like minding their own business. They did not say anything. And Jesus did not say anything either. After I did that, I went to the back and I was explaining to Diana what happened because she was like, what happened?
Okay, so basically, I was already off the clock. I was just chilling in the back because that's what I would usually do. Like, when Susan and Ariana had a shift together, I would just chill back there with them for a little bit, right? I hear, like, everything happening. I'm just sitting back there listening to everything. And then Ariana comes to the back. She's like, I'm not going to go until the lady leaves and, like, this and that, right? So, like, a long line starts forming, like, basically out the door. So I was just like, I'm going to go help my cousin. You know, I'm going to go help him just take the line out. And then I'm going to just come back here again. So I just put on a pair of gloves and I'm like I can help the next person, right? The next person in line, it was an old lady. She was like walking up to like the glass. But then the girl that was like doing all the drama, she like came and she like pushed her out the way and she was just like, oh, here. And I was like, no, like you can't do that. You know, I'm like, if you got out of the line, you have to go all the way to the back of the line. I was like, she's next. And then she just looked at me and she was like, are you fucking serious? And I was just like, yeah, you know, like that's how it works. You get out of line, you have to go to the back. You know, like they've been waiting, like I'm gonna help them. And then she was just like, are you mentally like sick or something like that? And then I was just like I said, you have to get to the back of the line. I'm like, they've been waiting here. I was like, I'm not even on the clock right now, so I shouldn't even be doing this. I'm like, I'm just trying to help him, you know? She's like, so why the fuck are you up here making sandwiches and da-da-da? And I'm just like, again, I'm just trying to help him, right? She just starts going fucking off on me. She was just like, you know what? You and that girl in the back are both fucking retarded. You guys are just mad that you guys work at minimum wage job. You guys are broke bitches. You guys are ratchet and ghetto, this and that. I just kept sitting there shaking my head like, okay, that's fine. And I would just say the same shit over and over. If you want your sandwich, get to the back of the line. If you want your sandwich, get to the back of the line. And she just kept going. Like, while as she was walking out the door, she just kept saying the same shit over and over too. Just kept saying, you guys are both fucking retarded. Like, you guys are mentally ill. Like, you guys need help. And I was just like, no, bitch, the only one that needs help here is you doing all this extra ass shit. I go to the back, I check on Ariana because she kind of sounded like she was like really upset. So I go back there and I check on her, and then like I see the sandwich all over the fucking floor and shit, and I'm just like, okay, well that's that, you know. And honestly, like the last thing that happened was like everyone just ended up leaving. Like all the people in line, nobody fucking waited, because while she was doing that whole drama with me, like they just looked at like me and they were like, we're not gonna sit here and wait for this over a fucking sandwich. So they just ended up leaving, and that's pretty much it.
It's crazy how you are. That's what's in your food now, playing out. It's much worse. No, I'm just kidding.
This was like a junior year. I started at my first Subway,
Okay.
which was, I only worked there for like 5 months. And then one time this one guy came in. He looked like he was gone. I don't know. At first, I didn't know what he was on, but he was hella slow. Like, he came in, he looked at me, like, just stared at me for like 2 seconds. He walked in just like this, and then he just like blinks, like comes back into reality. I guess he just goes past the register, clocks in, and then the funny part is like every customer.
Yeah, I can tell.
Perfect view.
Thank you. You can really see everything.
They're like any customer he got, he would talk to him in Spanish.
What?
Any customer.
The English speaking ones?
Like, not even Mexicans, every single customer. It was like one whole hour, every single customer Spanish. And like the thing is, everyone knew him, man, because like it was a word like queso. Everyone knows what queso is.
Okay.
Somehow he got through all the customers without. I don't know.
So they all just thought he only spoke Spanish.
They probably thought it was like some foreign worker type of thing.
Oh
Every customer. I would look at him at first, like I didn't think anything of it because I was out. He probably has some Mexican customer speaking Spanish to them.
Yeah.
But I looked over, it was some old white guy. I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
But he knew what he meant.
Mm-hmm.
And then after the second hour, it's like he finally realized. He was like, I don't know, like I heard a little oh shit. I think he realized he was talking to everyone in Spanish. Because after I heard him say, oh shit, he started talking to everyone in English.
After he realized that he was talking to everyone in Spanish, he started sobering up a little bit. He was so slow, just not as slow as he was when he first came in. And then like half an hour later, I was in the back doing something, and then he just like randomly stops and says, oh, hello, my name's Acrano. I was like, a late ass introduction, but okay. And then he started talking more normal, like normal conversation. And then out of nowhere, he's like, you want a cat? I was like, what? He said, yeah, I'm selling cats. He started showing me pictures of the cats and stuff. And then I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'll take one. And then he was like, what about a dog? I was like, oh, you got dogs? He was like, well, not me, but my ex-girlfriend. She just had, her dog just got pregnant, so she's giving me puppies. But I don't want to keep them. I was like, all right, I'll take one. So I took the dog instead of the cat. It was like literally newborn. I had to feed it from the bottle and everything. It was a weird way how he like made me get the dog. He said he told his girlfriend that I was gonna pick it up for him, and then that I was gonna drop it off at his house. So technically he just lied to his girlfriend, and I kind of stole a dog from the crackhead. Yeah, well, not the crackhead, but the crackhead's girlfriend. Well, ex-girlfriend.
Check me the fuck out, yo. Look at what I'm doing. I'm reheating these burger and fries. Man, fuck you.
You said you want to make barbecue.
Shut the fuck up. Anyway, so Jesus said I should toss them, but this should look aesthetic on its own. But I guess I'll toss them. Toss meaning like mix up, not throw away. Let's go. Let's go, dog. You fuck you. Ew. Stop. You're gonna burn my damn hand. You want some? You better take some. This should look good when it's like. Damn, we chefs up in this bitch. Damn, my bun kind of sideways. That's crazy though. I know this motherfucker did not hide my sandwich somewhere. This motherfucker. I'm so tired of you doing that.
It's not hiding, it's relocating.
This man said it's not hiding, it's relocating. Shut the fuck up.
Wrong?
Yeah. Fuck you. Stop. One thing that pisses me off is when people who have pickup, they come and they stand over here where it says please order here, or people who are ordering go over there to the register even though it says please order here. It's kind of just like, are you guys illiterate or are you guys just stupid? And if you're out here for a pickup, you don't need to wait in line. You're wasting your fucking time by waiting in line. What as hell, y'all. It's boring. Jesus is still waiting for his fucking parents because he doesn't have a car. Explain to them why you don't.
I have a car, but I kind of got a speeding ticket.
Kinda? How much was it?
Without a license.
How much was it? Your speeding ticket?
Speed limit was 55. I was going 84.
How much was your ticket?
6 something.
$600. Driving without a license and speeding. So reckless. And now he doesn't have a car. He says he has a car, but he can't drive it. He's not allowed.
I just drove it yesterday.
He's not allowed to drive his car.
I still drive it all the time.
You don't drive it to work though, because that's why you're sitting in my fucking tiny ass little. Look at his knees. Look at his knees.
This is the farthest back the car goes, and this shit.
You shaking my damn car? Calm down.
There's like
look at his knees.
an arm length of space.
And I'm thinking this is bleeding.